Having trouble finishing your ideas? I found a nice workflow recently. um, I've always kind of been, as you saw in my other videos, perfectionist, and just kind of didn't see the mode of production. I didn't see how I would get finished everything. And I thought I needed other people, whether it be bandmates, which is fun and helps, but an engineer. I always thought I needed other people. But yeah, I don't. I finally settled on Reaper. I was going to use Pro Tools because it came with my Focusrite supposedly, but it was like this low tier one, and it's subscription based, and it's get out of here. So I went with Reaper, and they let you do it free for 3 months, and then they just give you a nice friendly little message saying like, hey, you should pay for this. And so I did. I paid it. It was $60 for a low, like under a certain amount, and then bigger business it'd be like 120 or something. Thank you. Now I own it. That's what I want. I want to own it. I don't want to lose my stuff because I lapsed my membership. Give me a break. So, anyways, I used Reaper, and then I started thinking, what if my computer fails and I just got set up and I won't be able to? Um, I'll be able to put Reaper anywhere I go on any computer because I have the proof of sale in my email or whatever, and I got updates and everything. So that's not a problem. I'll just start new projects. Don't get too attached to your drafts unless they're really like lighting that fire. And like I said, you come back to stuff and you have an idea how to make it better, or you re-record it, or don't be afraid to re-record. I find okay. Here's my rule of thumb: if I start getting stressed out about a project, I just gotta put it aside for a bit. Like if I start getting, oh, I gotta do that again. I can't. I just put it aside for a couple days and listen to it again, and then I go, oh, that's finished almost, or I know exactly what to do. Or like I've lost phones and found phones, and oh shoot, I forgot I was working on that. Let's work on that. So if I get a new system, big deal. I'll know how to do it. I'll get through it. GPT helps because I didn't have to comb through videos for like that kind of learning info. Like watching tutorials is great, but sometimes you just want something in print, you know, and scrolling through websites, and so that's helped get over my non-finishing. But here's the rhythm. Okay, so you record a couple tracks, do a couple takes. Even if it's structure wise, then you go, okay, I got the idea, so it's not a waste already. And then you record over top of that. Okay, here I'm trying to structure it. Okay, like I think it's gonna be chorus here, chorus there, whatever. Do as many takes until you feel like you got a pretty usable first track, like guitar or piano or whatever. Then once you're done that, go and do your leads or anything you feel like doing that you hear in the track. Like you could just sing your rough lyrics and do that a few times. 3, 4. But if the song's not written, it's being written at the time. Don't don't feel like it has to be done in one sitting. Like let it marinate a little bit because you're gonna come up with a vocal line, but it's not gonna sound confident the first day. Like it could by the end of the day, but I find things coalesce as you go to bed, as you sleep. Uh, the next day, uh, it's clearer. It's like when you study a math test. Not that I do that. You study, it's kind of in you. The next time you go do it, oh yeah, yeah. It's like my students. They show up every week. Did you practice? No. Well, how come you're a little bit better? Because you practice with me. It's starting to snowball, and it would be more if you practiced, but whatever. So, so don't overdo it. Do 3 or 4 takes. Put it aside. Listen to it. What's working? What's not? Then what I found helped me. So now I got tracks to choose from, but are any of those tracks going to be what I use? Maybe, maybe not. The fourth one, the third one, maybe. But if the lyrics are kind of and they're just not feeling right melodically and you're not feeling confident, then take what you have, rewrite, scratch things out, move things around. What's the best rhymes? What's working? And sing that first verse the way you want it with all the little golden moments. Because if you have like me when I write, I have like two choices sometimes, this word or this word, or this sentence and this sentence. Sometimes I end up using both. Oh, that's unexpected. I didn't think I'd use both. I thought they were different paths. But different paths, different rhythmic paths. Like, what if I start this a little earlier, then I'm ending there, and then the hook becomes the next line, not part of that line. You know what I mean? Like, think rap. You know, you got the last word of a sentence starting a phrase of music. You can do that, or you can make sure it happens before. So rhythm really matters. And once you find that hooky rhythm, it's like writing a drum part. Like, okay, there's that consistent rhythms happening where I want it and the syllables I want it. Then you go, okay, focus on the. I just recorded 3 takes of the first verse, and I marked off where they were in the program, and then I go to the next verse and I do the same thing, and then I go to the next verse and do the same thing. And I find that's clarifying my whole thing. Then you could do a take of the whole thing if you want. But I used to obsess over things like that. Oh, I've got to be one take. When you're writing, it's fine because you're actually doing the writing work at the same time. So there's nothing wrong with focusing on that first verse. Make sure you get everything the way you want it. That's really helpful. The other thing is, like, so you go do a solo. You don't have to like freak out when you mess up. Like, it's kind of a bummer when you have a great take and there's like one sour note. But you got to just let that bummer, you got to let it go. Just keep going because you might get the gold at the end of that take. And then you go on the next take and you start to get tired or whatever. But you're going to get some moments, you know? So record 2 or 3 or 4 and it'll give you ideas either how to re-record stuff or copy paste if you want to work that way, or pick from the takes, or yeah, like I said, re-record. So you have options. So chill out. You know, you do 3 takes and then you go have dinner, you know. And then the next day, oh shoot, that's nice, you know. I got to re-record that. And just low pressure, just do 2 more takes or whatever. Then guarantee you probably have what you need. Like, sometimes I just want to finish stuff and I go, I think I got everything I need, and I instinctually know that I have it. If I feel like, especially with lyrics, like it's not happening. Not everything exists yet because words and stuff, I might have to, be a little more careful. But with guitar stuff, you could edit too. You could move. Oh shoot, that would be great if that was just moved over. That's the rhythm I want. Then you learn that rhythm, re-record it, or don't and play it that way live. There's many ways to record, but I find that's a low stress. 2, 3 vocal rhythms, vocal takes in a sitting, because you don't have to stress, man. Like, I used to stress, like, I gotta get that perfect take, because I used to work on 4 tracks, right? So keep it simple, and I can't wait to hear your finished products in the comments. Share it with me. If you got that project just sitting there, just go down and play a couple things like you're playing. That's the trick, is when you're playing, nobody's recording it, so you're not really judging it. But once you start recording, you're like, oh, this has to sound good. It doesn't. It just has to be ideas. You can always delete it. So try to be low pressure about it. Come up with a cool little idea. Do your best to play over the track of the song. But if you have a seed of an idea that comes out, that's a gain already, So good luck with your finishing, and we'll see you in the next video. Song. Yes. All right. Thank you. Bye. It's better. I don't know if you could see this, but I don't know if you guys could see this, but I don't know if you could hear this, but I cannot see through borders. I have to close my eyes.